Okay, hi everyone. This is the new hopper I'm making, and brand spanking new. Just going to show you this one. Okay, what I plan on doing on it is, let me show you. Focus that in a bit. Let's see. I'm gonna make this. This will be side A. Notice also, oh no, that's alright. Okay, that's gonna be side A, and then side B. There's two different cars, but since this is gonna be side, the other side, side B, side A and B. Notice here the photographer smudged out the road number, so I don't know what car it is, so I can't look up the other side. So this is all I got. So I'm gonna add this car's road number, which is 607443, and I'm gonna use that for the other side. I'm gonna use 607443 for side A, and this on side B. I don't know why he took the road number away. Maybe he thought it was I have no idea. I totally don't understand that. But he did. There's nothing I can do about it. I didn't take it. Got it off Flickr. Anyway, that's going to be side A, and the other one will be side B. That's what I'm going to make. And then these are it's the fanciest graffiti art that I could find worth putting on a car. So, other than this one, and I try to do the same cars, right? The same road number and same car type with the graffiti or the rest. So I try to do that to make it real as possible. You all seen that one already. I'll just show you again. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. And hopefully I'll try to make as much video as I can for you. I wish I had time lapse on this camera, but it's a camera, so it's not really a video camera. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is put a whitewash on it for a sun bleached effect. So I'm going to tone down the red a couple levels so it ain't so red, make it look weathered more. Basically I'm just lightening up the red because the other side of the car needs it. Then I'm going to spray over it with trim clad flat sealer, real fine layer. After I get the whitewash on, I'm going to film that for you. Then I'm going to go over it with black wash, let it dry, take it off with Q-tips. So you can see here. See the black lines come down, see how much darker it is on top the side there. Right along here, it's really dark. So you see that. And I'm gonna, by putting the black wash on and then taking it off, you get the black lines coming down. Then if you need more, you can enhance it a little bit with airbrush or paintbrush. Bring it out a little more. Here, I'll zoom in for you so you can see it better. There you go. Black lines coming down. And by putting the black wash on, all your rivets and things will come out. And it's like this. I'll show you. Let me get that off autofocus. You got these. You got the lines coming down here. They all pop out. That makes it look real. Then you airbrush or paintbrush just a little darker. Add some more black wash, make it darker. And seal off that so you don't ruin it. Or no, you don't even have to do it, depending on the paint you use. Then I'm gonna airbrush black on it to give it that dirty soot look all along the top and down the sides. It'll be a little darker on top, but I'll go over that again with you. As you can see here, it's dark, really dark on that car. So, one step at a time. First, I'm going to do the wash, the white wash. Okay, the black paint you should be using and the white paint you should be using is this stuff. It's acrylic paint. You can get the dollar store paint. As long as it's acrylic, use acrylic. Then you can wipe it off. Okay, I'm going to be using this Createx black, opaque black. The reason I'm using this is because I got a good airbrush and I ain't putting acrylic to gum up my good airbrush. I got an old airbrush, but I already filled the tank and I don't feel like switching airbrushes just for a little bit of shading. So I'm not switching brushes. I'm going to use this. But if I screw up and put too much of this on, it's permanent and it'll really screw it up. So this is for everything of what, like, I use it for t-shirts, and you can use it for modeling and stuff like that, but it's best to use this. This stuff is like permanent in t-shirts, so if I screw up here and put up too much on, I can't get it off because it's dry. I gotta scrape and scrape and scrape to get it off. So I would use a acrylic or the dollar store acrylic, and just take it off with alcohol. This stuff, you can't get it off. It's a pain in the butt, and it's really permanent. It's really a pain in the butt, but it's made for this airbrush. And I got my old airbrush somewhere, but I don't know where it is, and I don't feel like taking the air out of the compressor and unscrewing this airbrush and putting the other airbrush on, cleaning it out to start this. So I was doing a motorcycle helmet, and the motorcycle helmet I'm doing is auto wear. This is auto wear, and this is made for cars and metal and stuff that you spray on cars. So I'm doing that helmet, and I just never, anyway, whatever. So I'm going to do that with Createx. I'm going to put on a white wash of black, just enough to where I want it. If you don't know what you're doing, use acrylic and alcohol. Okay, see the double walkway supports for the walkway? Well, there's double ones every so far along the top of the car. We're gonna make running dirt come down with the airbrush, and you want that to look as the real life of the car. And the real life, the prototype of the car, the real car, it's about as width. The running rust coming down is about the same width as the double rails. So that's where you want to keep it. Try to make it the best you can. For this, for the little main ones here, don't worry about them too much because it's very hard to do. What you got to do is get yourself a fine paintbrush, dilute black, and go over it 100 times down halfway or so until you get it. But right now I'm going to concentrate on the double. Roof walk support, and it's really hard, and so I'm going to take a minute and show you before my battery in my camera runs out, which it's about to do, so forgive me if it's okay. I can't really close it any more than it is, so let's give it a try here. There we go, nice and tight, keep it going straight up and down like that. Don't worry about too much down here, because that's all going to be graffiti. Done. That's all you want. Like even that's no good, you know, it's too wide for me. So if you make it too wide, get a Q-tip and your alcohol, try to take it off the side here very carefully like that. Yeah, try to take it off the side. I use that airbrush paint, that special paint, you know. Don't rub it hard, keep it light, very light. If you're going to take off the under stuff you put on it, you don't want that. Just take away the stuff right here. That'll tighten it up a bit. And if you make a mark that looks off, just gotta play with it until it comes out right. Very light. Take it off. Be careful. And if you screw up, then you get your airbrush and start over that area again. There we go. So I tightened them up with the Q-tip. So now I'll do the same thing on this side. And this is not too bad. So I'm not even gonna mess with it, because if you think you can get away with it, get away with it. Because everybody's gonna be looking mostly at the graffiti, and the rest is just a background effect from weathering. Everybody's going to be looking at the graffiti, which will take their eyes off everything else, and they'll just go, wow, that's cool. Because they ain't going to look, oh, there's a dot, there's a dot. I mean, some people do, but, you know, it's okay. But your general public are not going to pick that out. Even if they got a real photo of the car to compare it to, right? So there you go, you're pretty much done for that. Now I'm going to go with the paintbrush. Put the single roof walk support streams coming down. That's going to take a long time, but I got to be in there. Then on with the graffiti. Okay, I got to recharge my batteries on this. Okay, here it is. What I did to do the graffiti. Sorry I couldn't film it. I'd rather have filmed it. But what I did was I took a fine tip pencil, outlined the graffiti, copied it from the computer, then filled it in with the brown, acrylic mixed with rubbing alcohol, made a paste, a wet paste, and then painted it on. Then I put the black on. Then I put the pink outline. Then I put the yellow. Then I put the white highlights. And then I put the blue dots. That's about it. Oh, I put the tags in there too also. Where are they here? Right there. There's a couple tags. There's one there, and one there, but you can't see it too well. That's more of an orange, just the reds bleaching out the orange in the footage. It's a little bit more orange than it is yellow. With the camera eye, I didn't adjust it, or whatever that thing's called in the camera. Okay, next I'm going to be doing, and I'll show you that in a minute. I got that queued up on my computer. Okay, here's the one I'm going to be doing. As you can see, it's a little cleaner, brighter than what I've got. Referring to the S, or the Kanda, S Kanda. It's all white. I dirtied mine up, so I might have to go over it in white. And the graffiti is going to be fun, very small stuff to do. Got patch, some tags. So that's the one I'm doing next. There ain't much more better graffiti I've seen on the Canada hoppers, except the there's a few, but I already did them. I really don't want to do them again. So that's what I'm doing next. And the road number has been airbrushed out. I don't know why he does that. I don't know the road number to look it up on any other site to find the other side of the car. I don't know why. Why do they do that? They put a watermark in there, a big head thing in this photo. Like it's gonna be $1 million worth of art. Whatever. It's a goddamn rusty train car. It's not like he's gonna post it in the Museum of Photography and get $1 million for it. Whatever. Alright, it's just one little frustrating thing I get. So yeah, and he locked it off so I can't use it or download it. But my cousin found a way around that. He's a computer tech. He knows all that stuff. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm tired of mumbling. Okay, bye. Okay, here's the car.
Cool, man. I like it. Got a little luggage rack on the back.
Okay, this side A, got your 3 graffitis, got your little flying midget thing with a crown on his head.
What's the number on the car?
I'm at $1,000.
Yeah, okay. You want to go look around some more?
No, I mean I'm at $1,000. Tell me what you're thinking.
You knew that was a
Side A.
It's hard to find something that's all there like that.
And side B.
Well, maybe you paid too much. I'm at $1K. $1K. That's all I can do. That's where I'm at.
You bought yourself a sidecar, sir.
All right, $1,000.
There you go.
I'm 67 years old now. I've enjoyed this stuff my whole life. Yeah, I'm just not.
You can see the graffiti on the other side of the car. This car. This side here.
You can't play with them all if you keep them. You have to keep
This stuff. There was so much detail, fine detail, that I just couldn't get it. It was impossible. So I did the best I could. And that's all I can do, right? It was so detailed.
Hey man, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Like thinner than a pencil line. So there you go.
At the end of the day, we got the Beatles Butcher album, we got some really
That's
cool
it.
stuff, and then a great